Kyle Busch isn't just struggling, he's stuck. And now, one of NASCAR's most respected voices is hinting at something drastic, a move that could either revive his career or officially confirm the decline. Because according to Dale Earnhardt Jr., the only way out of this mess might be a total garage shakeup. Here's what's happening. Kyle Busch is deep into a slump with Richard Childress Racing. The speed isn't there. The results aren't there. And the frustration, that's been obvious for weeks. Meanwhile, Denny Hamlin already hinted earlier that this situation wasn't trending upward, and now Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going even further. On his podcast, Dale Jr. floated a surprising possibility: Busch landing with Spire Motorsports. Yes, Spire, a team that not long ago wouldn't even be in this conversation. To understand how serious this is, you got to look at Busch's standard. This is a two-time Cup Series champion, a driver who during his prime years with Gibbs Racing was basically a guaranteed win threat every season. Now, he's fighting just to stay relevant in the top 15. It's not just bad luck. The cars haven't delivered, strategy hasn't helped, and the chemistry inside RCR doesn't look like a championship formula. That matters because NASCAR isn't patient with decline, especially not for elite drivers. The garage notices, sponsors notice, and internally, pressure builds fast. At this stage of his career, Busch isn't racing for development, he's racing for legacy. And right now, that legacy is stalling. Let's break this down like a crew chief would. First, performance ceiling. RCR, historically, is a respected organization, but in today's NASCAR landscape, respect doesn't equal speed. The data, the engineering, the execution, it all has to be elite, and right now, RCR looks a step behind the top-tier operations. Now, flip to Spire. On paper, it sounds like a downgrade. Fewer wins, less history, smaller footprint. But here's the twist. Spire is trending up. They've shown consistent top 10 pace this season. Their equipment looks sharper. Their development curve is aggressive. And in modern NASCAR, momentum matters more than legacy. Now add Busch to that equation, you're talking about a driver who can elevate feedback, demand precision, and accelerate a team's growth overnight. That's not just a driver move, that's a power shift, but it's risky. Because if Busch leaves RCR and Spire doesn't deliver, there's nowhere left to point the finger. That's when the narrative flips from bad equipment to declining driver. And that's a dangerous place for any veteran. There's also the internal factor. Busch already has ties to Spire through the Truck Series. He's won there, dominated actually. So there's familiarity, comfort, trust. That makes this more than just speculation, it makes it plausible. If this move happens, expect a split reaction instantly. Some fans will say this is exactly what Busch needs: a fresh start with a team on the rise. Others will question everything. Why leave an established team for a project? Media analysts will dig deeper. They'll frame it as either a bold reinvention or a last roll of the dice. And inside the garage, teams you'll be watching closely, because if a driver like Kyle Busch jumps ship for upside over history, that signals a bigger shift in how drivers value teams. Busch joins Spire, brings immediate credibility, and the team takes a massive leap. Suddenly, they're contending regularly. Busch gets back to victory lane, and this move looks like a smart, calculated risk. Or the move happens and nothing changes. The speed still isn't there. Results stay flat. And now Busch's reputation takes the hit, not the car, not the team, him. So now the question is simple. Is this the move that saves Kyle Busch's career, or the one that defines where he stands today? Would you leave RCR for Spire if you were in his position? Share your thoughts below. And for more clear, in-depth NASCAR coverage, subscribe to Sports Wire USA.